We're going to kick off the concert. We're going to play a couple tunes for you. One thing, directors, that we have done in the past is, and one thing that you all should know, is that all the junior high jazz bands work a little bit differently. Like, for example, at East, it's an actual 4-credit class. We meet after school 3 days a week, but we meet for a long period of time, so it equals up to the same amount of time as if it were a normal, class period during the day. And we start at the beginning of the year. It's part of their schedule, it's part of their grades, it's the whole thing. Other junior high jazz bands, if you kind of like explain it when you get up here, some are like a little bit more of a club style. Some of them start, halfway through the year or a quarter into the year, after high school marching band is over. So there's all kinds of different ways that people are doing jazz out there, but I think the most important thing is just that we're doing it. And so we're really excited to kick off the concert. I'm gonna stop talking and we're gonna play a tune called Groovin' Hard by Don Menza and arranged by Peter Blair. Hope you check. Thank you so much. as you can see, just a really fun group to work with, fun style of music to teach. Our final tune is going to be called Sway, and if you're a Michael Bublé fan, you probably know this one. And so it's a Latin tune, and so last few years we've been like, I got this big old percussion section, so we like to take them off the drum set and try to do sort of a legit salsa section in the percussion section that we've been having a lot of fun doing. We're also going to feature some solos on here. That one featured a soli, which is the whole saxophone section stood up and did a written thing. But in this one, we're going to feature some improvised solos, which really is the essence of jazz. And so you probably know all this, but when a solo is finished, you can go ahead and show your appreciation for the soloist right after they're done. This one is going to feature, and we literally figured this out a few hours ago, I think. I'm not even sure what we're going to do, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have McGregor on trumpet, and we're going to have Vince on alto saxophone. Is there everybody else? Did I forget anything? That's pretty good. He clapped even before they took their solos. It's good. All right. This one is Sway. We hope you like it.
Good evening. My name is Mark Young. I am the band director at Hillside Junior High School. We're excited to be here tonight. Thank you, Mr. Martinez, for the nice introduction to tonight's show. Hillside does jazz a little different than East does. We get an advisory period at the end of every day, which is 30 minutes long. It's where students have a chance to get caught up on homework, get help, retake tests, do all those things. And we are fortunate enough at Hillside to be allowed to do jazz band during that time. So the kids meet 30 minutes a day, but the happy problem that we have is that Hillside's jazz program has grown. As you can see on your program, we have 2 bands. We have 48 students in the jazz program at Hillside. So thank you. It's a great problem. The problem lies in that we only get 30 minutes once a day, and we have to figure out a way to share that time between 2 bands. And that's very difficult, and still allow students to make up tests and all that. But to credit both bands, they bust their butts and they work really hard. And I've been fortunate this semester to have a student teacher, Mr. Nathan Cockrum. So the last few weeks, we've been able to kind of simultaneously run some rehearsals. So the band you're going to see first is our non-auditioned group, Jazz 2, and they'll be playing 2 pieces for you under the direction of Mr. Nathan Cockrum.
Testing. Go. That was Wolverine Blues by Jelly Roll Moulton, arranged by Tim Waters. That featured Luke on the alto sax and Hazel on trumpet. We've got one more chart for you with this group. It's kind of a Latin rock feel. It's called Jazz Hero by George Vincent. We'll feature Lucas on the tenor sax, Jaden on trombone, and Charlie on trumpet. This is Jazz Hero.
They're so bright. My name is Amanda Flory. I am the band director at LeBois Junior High. Like East, we meet after school 3 days a week. That equals the same amount of time as if the students were coming every day like they would during the school day. So we're going to be performing for you a piece called Chili Today, Hot Tamale. And it has little fills in drum set by Aiden and a little snippets of solos by Annalise. And then improvised solos from Michael on trombone and Jovan on trumpet. Now this is a Latin chart. It's a pretty tricky one, but I think these guys are gonna do a nice job on it tonight. I'm super proud of all the work that they have put into this piece. So I hope you enjoy Chili Today, Hot Tamale, or sometimes referred to as Chilly Today, Hot Tomorrow, which is wishful thinking considering we had like a winter wonderland this morning. Our final piece for LeBois' portion of the concert is The Bare Necessities, and this features a drum fill by Garrett on drum set.
Good evening. Hello, I'm Mr. Sandvik, Gabriel Sandvik from North Junior High, and we do something a little different. We have a zero-hour jazz band, and they get up at 6:45 in the morning to have class before school, so some of them are pretty dedicated to get there on, on time, especially today in the snow, so that was fun. But anyway, so we'll be starting with a piece called Cherry Point, which is actually a Count Basie arrangement, and we have Willow on piano, Gowan on trumpet, Zoe on tenor sax, Henry on bari sax, Aki and Mona will do kind of a little clarinet type duet thing for their solo. Some of them are made up and some of them are written. So off we go, Cherry Point.
Thank you.
Next piece that we'll be doing is a fun Latin tune that some of my students enjoy how I speak Spanish. So I tell them that it's Afro-Cuban, so it's different pronunciation. This is No Cuesta Nada Sonreír. And this will feature Porter on alto sax and Gowan again on trumpet.
I'm Marcel Bailey. I'm the band director here at South Junior High. Thank you so much for being here this evening. Are you guys having fun tonight? All right. Similarly to North, this band meets at 7 a.m. Monday through Friday. So yes, this morning was an adventure. When I left my house in Nampa, it was barely like damp on the ground, and by the time I got to like the airport, it was like, oh, that's why you told me to go the other way. I get it now. But we made it, and we're gonna do this thing. Just so you know, I'm gonna be playing drum set tonight because our drum set player is out sick. So, and our bass player is also not here this evening. So imagine there's a bass line walking underneath all of the things that we're doing this evening. We have two pieces for you. The first piece is Not All But Most, featuring solos by Liam and Caden. And then our last piece will be Triple Play with solos by Caden and Liam. They're our soloists, I guess, for this concert. So, Not All But Most and Triple Play.
Hi, my name is Mike Rosenthal. I'm the director of bands at West Junior High here in Boise. Our jazz band doesn't get started until the second quarter, and like Hillside, I believe it was, we meet during a half-hour advisory period. We only get 4 of those days a week, so we're kind of limited, but we have the best time. We're going to play a couple of tunes for you. The first one is in the Gene Krupa style of drumming, and it's called Scat Cat. And before we wrap it up, just want to thank all these wonderful musicians and directors for sharing this uniquely American music with all these kids, and especially to you. What a great turnout for this event. To see all you out here supporting these kids is absolutely amazing. Our last tune, thank you. Yeah, absolutely. We're going to end the program then with a Latin piece. This is entitled Secret Samba.